as Shakespeare would say, there's the rub. Not a one of us can deny the right of property. Now can we? We know that we have an inherent right to acquire property, to acquire wealth and influence as we should choose. That we have a right to protect and defend the same, transfer the same, that it is the duty of our government to protect and defend these rights of property. And yet not a one of us can deny. There have been times in human history where some of great property, wealth, and influence have denied the equal opportunity for their fellow man to attend to the same. Not a one of us can deny that there have been times in human history where some of great property have denied equal and exact justice to their fellow man. They can afford the greater prosecution or the defense for what might have been indeed their own crime. And as well, not a one of us can deny that we have brought forth into our new nation, founded upon principle, the most onerous element of property, in the form of our fellow man, bound as a unit thereof. Lad, it is people like you that would have been honored by Aristotle, who lived thousands of years ago, and who wrote, when an individual and a people stand firmly upon their conviction on what they know in their heart and their conscience is wrong and unjust, and purport their opinion and make effort to change the world for the betterment of the family of man, they will find a greater happiness, provided them inherently so, than they will find down any pathway of vice or corruption. Indeed, lad, the statement, the pursuit of happiness, is not to incur what the Federalists are always wont to say, Jefferson's opinion that liberty become license. Anyone is free to pursue their happiness to the destruction of the happiness of another's. Nay, indeed. Nay, it is a recalling of Aristotle's Nicomachean virtues, that we have a right not only to property, but to pursue virtue. And amongst those principles upon which we have established these United States of America is indeed the principle of virtue. Lad, I hope that you might visit Mr. Jefferson and share your opinion with him, for he will help you to understand that theocracy he thinks is the foundation of the success of this nation, is a meritocracy. That we are the first people in the history of man entirely free to pursue our talents, and with the hope that in the pursuit of those talents given to each and every one of us, different from another, that we might not only improve our lives, but as well be of use to society, to improve the lives of others, that we might all experience a greater happiness than many generations that went before us. No, lad, if you visit Mr. Jefferson, simply make a knock on the front door of the President's house. You will be delighted to know he is often the one to answer it. And you will not see him so formally apparelled as I am. No, Mr. Jefferson is one who enjoys dressing for his own personal comfort. In fact, you will usually find him dressed in his bed slippers, his bed robe, his bed hat, a book in one hand, spectacles in another, and oftentimes his pet mockingbird, Richard, perched upon his shoulders, who will enjoy greeting you as well. I never knew the lad's name, nor did he ever know who I was. But I look forward for that opportunity, perhaps to greet him at the front door of the President's house and to continue our conversation. And he might go forth and inspire so many others, as he certainly inspired me to continue forward and to do justice and venture what is right. So I thank you for this opportunity to offer my opinion here. Before, as I said earlier, I should like to hear your own opinions, your own questions, and your own concerns. So as you provided me the floor for the rest of the time that we are gathered here, the floor is now yours. Any question, any curiosity or concern that you have, I should be delighted to hear. Now, I should warn you, your silence will but feed your government power.